welcome back to my channel. So currently I am in my new apartment. As you can tell, I don't really have anything here, but I am looking for a theme either for each room or just for my entire apartment. I have never owned an actual apartment to myself. So I am super excited and super nervous at the same time, and definitely I'm a little worried, not gonna lie. It's a little overwhelming just having my own thoughts in one place all the time and not have to worry about what the other person thinks, what the other person wants, what the other person might feel if I were to cook this, do this, see this, maybe even walk out naked. Situations like that. I have had roommates where they were vegan, so they didn't want any other meat. I've had partners where they didn't like certain things, so I just didn't do certain things. So it's a little different where I don't have to think or feel for other people. It's other than myself. So this video I actually wanted to make specifically about my turn offs and my turn on as a dancer. Okay, because I get asked that a lot, like, do you like this? Are you okay with this? And honestly, no. I am not okay with half the things that you guys do. So, I know a lot of people come in and they just believe that they can touch us any type of way, that they can basically do whatever because they pay and they have money. I guess my biggest turn offs in clientele is basically when you're just too demanding. Like, okay, you're trying to get what you want, but are you taking consideration what I'm okay with and what I'm willing to do? For example, I've had clients that come in and they're like, hey, how much is it to take you home? And I'm like, if I wanted that, I would be working on the street. I wouldn't be working here. I've had turns off when they're pressuring me to tell them my real name, and I'm like, if I wanted to give you my real name, you would have met me in a different situation, not in the club. Another example would be basically when they try to force me to drink. They're like, why don't you drink? You need to drink. Like, you're this, you're that, and I'm like, okay, like, I get you want me to enjoy myself, and I get you want to enjoy yourself with me, but that's a no-go for me. If I want to drink, I will grab the bottle and I'll drink, or I'll order a drink myself. I will not be forced into drinking. I'm not a big fan of drinking. It has to be on a special occasion, or I'm just, in that mood. Another turn off would be when customers come in and they don't smell appealing. I get that you're just coming out of work and you're just trying to have a good time, but please, take a shower, at least use baby wipes, clean yourself off, and then come in. Or when they try to force me to give them like my number. Like, I've had a weird experience when I'm not gonna say which club and I'm not gonna say which person, but basically I was in the stage and this man, he was like into me. Like, I did talk to him before that. I introduced myself. I told him, hi, I am Paulina, because that is my dancer name, Paulina. And I was like, hi, I'm Paulina, I'm from Witty Woo, and this is what I do, and this is how long I've worked here. What are you looking for? Are you looking to have a good conversation? Are you looking to have a few dances? Are you like to tip on stage? I always start with those questions to better understand what type of experience to give as a clientele before I waste my time with a person who does not want anything. They just want to watch and, basically waste my time. I don't want my time wasted. So he wasn't really into it, so I was like, okay, that's fine, I hope you have a great night, I'll probably come around later when you're a little more tipsy, and then, maybe you'll change your mind. So I left and I went on stage. I was just dancing, doing my thing, and then he comes by, and basically there's this trick where you turn them around while their face is facing like that way, and the stage is behind them. And basically you just go like this, and you shake your ass on their face, and you just try to get their attention. So I just had this feeling. I was like, he is going to bite my, and I swear, like, I was like, no, just don't do it. Don't get so close. So I did that. I didn't get so close to him in his face. I would have to like show you the trick, but basically you just go like this, like you rub your body against their face, and you just try to be sexual. And like I said, I just had that feeling that I shouldn't rub my body so close to his face. So I did, and I went like this instead. So when I lifted my body up, he bit the top of my, and I was like, hey, like I literally screamed on my top of my lungs. I was like, no, like you don't do that. Like, that's not right. Like, he's like, you liked it though. I was like, I don't know what makes you think that I'm going to like something when you don't know me. Like, you don't know my sexual preferences. You don't know what I like. There's a lot of pros and cons to dancing. And the pro is that, financially, it's amazing. The pro is that you will deal with consistent sexual harassment, things that you're okay with and things that you're not okay with. And I remember I completely just calmed down, and I just turned around, and instantly I was just like, forget this guy, I'm gonna go to a different client, and I'm gonna try to approach this other client as calmly as I can, because my hurts, okay? So he came by and he just threw a bunch of money at me, and I'm like, that's great, I appreciate it, but you can't be doing stuff like that. Like, that's not gonna turn me on. Like, I don't get turned on by rough interactions. I'm very sensual and fragile, and I like to be approached in a way where it's like, I feel like a princess, literally. So, I came and I talked to another guy after that, because I was like, there's no way I'm going to interact with this guy after. Like, there's absolutely no way. Like, I don't care what you're going to tip me. Like, you might really hurt me next time. So I was talking to this guy, and he came by right next to him when I'm talking to him. And I'm like, trying to have a conversation with this guy. And he's like, you need to give me your number. Like, you need to give me your Facebook. I was like, I'm talking to an individual right now. Like, I'm not trying to do that. Like, I'm really busy right now. Like, let me talk to this guy, and then I'll talk to you. Just give a sec. Just give me a second. He's like, and he grabbed my phone. He's like, you need to give me your Facebook and your number. And I was like, no, like, you need to calm down. Like, you just relax. Like, I am talking to an individual right now. And then the individual was like, hey, is that your boyfriend? Like, are you okay? I'm like, no, like, I'm a worker here. Like, I don't have a boyfriend here, So I finally was just like, look, this is my Facebook. Just message me there. I'm super busy with this client. Like, can you please just give me a breather? He's like, no, I want you to come with me. Like, I want you to be my girlfriend. Like, you're gonna be mine. Like, I'm gonna get you out of this place. And I'm like, no, like, where do you get the idea that I want to be taken out of this place? See, if I want to be taken out of this place, I would just leave. Like, my managers don't force me to be here. No one forces me to be here. I don't have a pimp. I simply am here because I am trying to make some money, just like anybody goes to work and makes some money. So that's just a few experiences that I've had to deal with clients that are just beyond even, maybe even fascinated by me or obsessed with me to the point that they're like willing to do and say anything to try to get me out of the club. And I'm like, you can't get me out of the club. Like, I'm in the club because I want to be in the club. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish off this video by saying basically, you know, I am not telling anyone or making anyone become a stripper. I simply make videos about my experiences and the things that I do and don't like. My opinions do not matter to anybody but my own. So if you don't like the things I say, if you feel like they are about you, they are not. These are simply people that I've met, and if they remember, then they remember. If they watch this video, then they probably will know what's going on in this video, okay? But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!